All right, guys, we're back here live again. That was kind of a pain in the ass, but no big deal. We'll just stream from here from now. It's kind of nice being able to have that flexibility. Go ahead and restart this computer, you piece of fucking shit software. Now that I've lost all of my viewers, thank you. Really appreciate you. It's very kind of you to do that. All right.
That's in the Bible. Prior to Abraham Lincoln, the government in this country said it was legal to hold Africans in slavery in perpetuity. That's a Chicago word, that means forever. From now on, when Lincoln got in office, the government not God bless America, God damn America, that's in the Bible. God bless America. No, no, no. Not God bless America.
All right, let's see. I don't have fucking shit. Yeah, I'm definitely gonna pass.
Somebody accidentally dropped their Bitcoin in the toilet? You dropped your Bitcoin in the toilet, Roberto? Come on, bro.
Damn, really? Everybody's mailed with shit.
Give people a second to come in.
Complete shit.
Take a doo-doo pie, somebody said.
Take a doo-doo pie.
Where is it?
Take a doo-doo pie. Take a doo-doo pie. Take a doo-doo pie.
Take a doo-doo pie.
Take a doo-doo pie. Take a doo-doo pie.
Let me see if I can get the full doo-doo pie.
Did I order food? Because I intended to order food. I don't know that I ever did. Yeah, I don't think I ever did.
Chase the demons lightly. News it hits your eye. Whoa! Up and down the sidewalk. What? Take a doo-doo pie. I love you.
Oh my god, thank you. Thank you, Tristan. Tristan says, woot woot. Woot woot. Y'all hop on the Discord if you want to chat with Arun. Yes. Hop on the Discord. The link is below. If you want to chat with Arun Brown. Arun Brown. Give people a second.
Left nut. Left nut.
Oh damn, I gotta open my Discord. Guys, I'm not even prepared. Didn't think I was gonna stream today, but you know. Think we gotta do it. To quote a famous philosopher about today, 7 a.m. waking up in the morning, gotta refresh, gotta go downstairs, gotta have my bowl, gotta have cereal, seeing everything, the time is going. I would give my
left nut.
Somebody says.
Left nut.
No man, I lost. I would give my
left nut.
To go back to yesterday, somebody says. Oh boy. We're gonna get to it. We're gonna get to it. And if you want to get into the Discord, oh my god. What is this? Jeez. Nope. We're gonna get to it. It is Friday, though, somebody says. Oh, thank you so much, Mod Darmo. Sorry, I'm probably saying that wrong. All hail our Lord and Savior. Thank you.
That's in the Bible, America. No, no, no. Not God bless America. God damn America.
Okay.
That's in the Bible.
It's in the Bible.
No, not God bless America. God damn America. That's in the Bible.
That guy rules. Take a doo-doo pie.
All right, y'all. Actually, you know what? I'm gonna
Bluff.
eat on stream. It's fine. I'll get a combo.
It's Supreme Court Friday, y'all. That's one way to put it.
Friday.
What?
Here I'm Brown. Hey, Chet. Is it true the Democrats went out today and saying God bless America? What they should be saying is...
No, no, no. Not God bless America. God damn America. That's it
Where?
in the Bible.
Okay, it's in the Bible. That's my favorite part of that is the way he points. It's in the Bible. Guy rules. If only RBG didn't die. Oh my god. Yeah.
All right, I just ordered myself
guys,
what should be a tasty dinner.
Historic day.
Wait a second, my man
Historic
came. My
day in
man
the
stayed
history of
with me.
stupidity today.
My man's did not leave the channel. Am I big into rap, hip hop? Have I heard of Aesop Rock? Yes, I have. Let's do that. We could do some of that. I want to listen to Arm Brown too. Let's see. Let's do that.
The truly horrible thing that's happened is Juul pods have been banned. Juul pods have been banned.
I could do that.
And then Juul pods have been banned, and then something about the Supreme Court, I don't remember.
Also, sorry I was staring at my
There's one
phone
thing
for
we have
like
to
a
say
whole
about it.
5 minutes. I just never know what I want to eat.
America. God damn America.
Also, let me
Where?
know if the stream gets pulled for playing this shit.
So yeah, come on the Discord if you want to talk about it. Let's see. Oh, we got MK. You know, nobody should be surprised by what happened today. We kind of already knew this was gonna happen, but I think
Let's see if I can get
what
3
maybe
things
people
playing
aren't
clearly.
considering about this is how much this helps both of these parties.
All right, I want to hear
There's still
Arm
people on
Brown.
Twitter and stuff. They say, oh, you know, the Democrats, all this stuff. It helps them. And if you don't believe me that this helps them, I'm already getting fundraising emails from them. People have been getting fundraising emails from Nancy Pelosi. I got one from Warnock this morning. Got a text, got a mass text. So this gives them something to pretend like they're going to do something about. I'm going to read you something that kind of clarifies this.
I mean, yeah, I've just heard of them. I haven't like listened to a ton of
He
them.
said about abortions in 2009 after Roe v. Wade is overturned. So Obama went on and he was like, today the Supreme Court not only reversed nearly 50 years of precedent.
What am I looking
relegated
for?
the
Oh, I'm
most
looking for my
intensive
card
personal
game.
decision someone can make.
Here we go.
So he's going on. He's talking about this.
All right, what am I doing here? 10, right?
Former
Yeah,
president said
here we go.
about abortion rights in the past. One wrote, reminder that Obama ran on codifying Roe in 2008.
Oh, yeah, my
and then
hand's
abandoned
shit
it almost
anyway.
immediately, calling it, quote, not my highest legislative priority. You know what we have to say, you know what we have to say about that. There's really only one thing.
No, not God bless America. God damn America.
Where is that?
That's in the Bible.
Okay.
Everyone around me is busy drowning. I float.
Reminder that Obama ran on codifying Roe and then said it wasn't a legislative priority. Obama promised to codify
What did I just
women's
do?
reproductive
I just
freedom.
gave a point to
That's
the
one
other
of the
team
first
like an
things he
idiot.
planned to do in the office. He had a super majority in Congress. Meaning
And
there
I
was
should
no
have
way
won that with an
Republicans
ace.
could block
Don't know
him.
why I did that. I'm just playing terribly.
2019, Obama said that he
Start paying
favored abortion
attention.
rights for women, but passing a law guaranteeing those rights was not a top priority. So, you know, long story short, neither one of them really wanted to prevent this, I think. You know, this is maybe your But, yeah, I'm already getting the fundraising emails. And, what else
let's see how this
Democratic
tends.
Party gonna do? Nothing. They got nothing else. So this is perfect.
Not well.
Now they can Yeah, people are saying in the chat they're already getting Nancy Pelosi fundraising emails. So this is the best thing that could have happened for both of these parties. And but I think that on the bright side, I am seeing I am here.
that was awful.
And I will say, from a personal note, I have a younger sister who's
All right, this is a little better.
being somewhat radicalized by this and saying, you know what? Neither of these parties. Well, we got one that's obviously like a lunatic
Clubs?
party, and the other
Oh, yeah, I do have a lot of
too
clubs.
interested in outfit. So hopefully it'll radicalize people and give them at least a feel.
Oh,
like,
I know what's going on here. The settings haven't been changed. I was like, this looks so weird.
You know, like when Obama was so like, there's one guy who'll go in there, he'll fix everything.
There we go.
You're gonna have to, we're gonna have to do it ourselves. And of course, there's only one thing. There's only one thing you could say about it.
No, not God bless America.
That's a lot better.
That's in the Bible.
Whoa, that's in the Bible? That's in the I gotta read that Bible. Let's see. Okay, before we take some calls, let's see what Grandpa Joe, Sleepy Joe, many call him. What's his name? Joe Bryan.
All right, we got it. 67. Oh, we got it. And he took clubs. Oh, let's go. 4 cards to pass.
What?
Yeah, let's tell him to come to me in hearts because I can take those 2. Let's do. Come on. Yeah, they almost messed that shit up for me. All right, let me see. I'm thinking I should pass some points for some reason. Let's actually look at that.
God bless America. God damn America. That's in the Bible.
Great message from.
Where the dust storm hovers. I'm trying to walk on top of sunshine, but it's ridiculous at times. That's why I'm torn with this.
All right, so I should say a little something. All right, so I'm hoping to do some streams with my dad, and my dad and I play this game called Pinochle. I'm trying to take my earrings out. It gets annoying when they get pressed up. Oh no. Oh no, it's fine, never mind. I thought my stream deck came undone. All right. That's a lot better. All right. Also, this computer's done. It's restarted, so. But yeah, so I'm just freshening up on my Pinochle playing and strategies so that I can be ready to do that. All right. Double deck Pinochle passing cards. There we go. Counters and points. It might actually be better. It might be better to just read about it. Although, let's see. Let's watch this 7-minute tutorial.
Welcome to a tutorial on how to play Pinochle. For this tutorial, I will be using...
No, this is just the rules.
He didn't have an ace of diamonds. That would have been 4 of a kind, which also would have been helpful. But that's okay. Now what I get to do is send him back 4 cards. That's why I wanted so badly to take this trick, so I can show you all of the different parts. So he sends me 4 cards. I decide which cards I'm going to keep, and then I throw back to him some other cards. I'll just pass him those ones. Now, when you are playing, the order is ace is high, then 10, then king.
I just never know, like, which cards to pass.
You should know that in our school, attitude and conduct are as important as ability. I am sorry that your pride has kept you from learning that lesson.
Well, so we meet again. He said he'd grown spiritually since last time. Okay, this is the dawning of the book of bitter aspects. When a jackal sit and watch the
This looks good.
Poison function accompanied by 6 armor-clad black
You
horses.
should pass Trump first, aces second, then 9s or 10s.
With a shoestring budget, every man's got a field to plow. I know that now. But it's like, man, I really can't afford the oxen, fee-fi, etc. I smell the warm blood of the bill collector knocking. I get awkwardly sturdy with a frigid liquid backbone. I get swept in a pressure cooker.
Only pass both of that card.
Vibe and alliance to clean attention by eclipsing doom litigants hatch to bash these picket fences. Now I'll attend the wedding of the open sword and festering. And when the groom presents the ring, the bride commenced the blistering. Textbook magnificently crude. Prototype king berserker module inserted vertical thirst. Burst horizontal treasure. Loose cannon span the starboard bow with a clipper ship dipped in truth, famine, pressure. Cabin fever meter, pegging ludicrous. Beautiful cartoon trooper swallow brutal futility with a teaspoonful of sugar. I rock ready, aim fire. While y'all rock ready, fire aim. Then blame the stationary target while the prey escapes the frame. Merit badge marksman, a poacher, it's all the same. So I lay across the board perpendicular to the grain. A big bang, gotta be. Never about me, been a property. I wanna see you get sir. Yes, sir. All with a tone cross or to the bone. One the other brothers was born for a long big bang. Sharper than a big dick, hotter than a tunnel of big dreams. I think big things. I'm a burn with the spittle out of mind and a proud concern to earn thanks. I'ma be a big bang. I wanna be a big bang, gotta be. Never about me, been a property. I wanna see you get sir. Yes, sir. All with a tone cross or to the bone. One the other brothers was born for a long big bang. Sharper than a big dick, hotter than a tunnel of big dreams. I think big things. I'm a burn with the spittle out of mind and a proud concern to earn thanks. I'ma be a big bang. Survivor of the woolly mammoth population bottleneck effect. Sorta born deaf, alien or shallow alchemy. If you gon' metamorph the base metal to precious, might as well steal from the rich, bewitch the peasants. I'm floating this homing pigeon out hell's kitchen window. Left an SOS infested bottle nestled in his grip. So with a prayer circle, release party and hardy wild bellow. I observed him fly 10 feet, then drop the bottles to the devils. Fertile circle, turn fertile crescent via bad investment. Despised every second, but I guess I learned my lesson. If I made an angel in the snow for every rotting victim, there'd be wings to float this mothership about the goblin system. Sticky panoramic contaminant planet in conjunction with phantom assumption. Gutter bug alumnus candidates. Well, I promise you I'll man the lighthouse just to help guide in your ship. If you promise to help pull this hook out my lip. Godspeed, straight jacketed, ragged approach to circle suns via folklore pollutants derived strictly from a BC generation disgust community movement alluding to a no blood given, no recognition life manner. I sup all night with a rusty hammer trying to build a fence around these magic beans my dreams have gathered, but that certain lack of avail.
Yeah, I need to read this whole article. This is so good.
I wanna see you get sir.
This is what I was looking for.
One of the other brothers that was born full on Big Bang. Sharper than a big dick, huddled in a tunnel of big dreams. I think big things. I'm a burn with a spittle on a mind and a prod concerned to earn thanks. I'm gonna be a big bang. I'm gonna be a big bang, gotta be.
Oh, this is single deck, though.
Yes, sir. Going with a tone core, sword to the bone. One of the other brothers that was born full on Big Bang. Sharper than a big dick, huddled in a tunnel of big dreams. I think big things. I'm a burn with a spittle on a mind and a prod concerned to earn thanks. I'm gonna be a big bang.
I should still keep it.
Big bang. It's getting bigger by the second. Check it. I'm here to rock the tugboat and bid the others farewell. I shook the buddy system wisdom till the similars repel. I sell a barrel of spirit to dummy dimwit syndicate jackals. I'm broken arrows to the fucking bone. Broken pone. I don't really believe in God, but God, I'm scared to death of God. I swear to God, I never meant to spill the beans nor tear the pie, but it's like I hike an acre unimpressed and slept on a saber's edge enough times to splice Antichrist's favorite pledge. I wanna know myself. Sort of solo sheep amidst wolves and still my shepherd can't administer the proper push and pulls. I push the ghouls to man overboard. Pull the bulls onto my sword and buckle down in a corner chair at a round table floor. Got an angel on my left shoulder, a devil on a polar. Got a mug of frigid, got a mug of solar. Slide over the recipes, design and plug the appetite for continuity by stitching togetherness theme congruent beautifully. I peel back hearts and lights, greet physics in the chambers. Cauterize the wound and heads like gimme, gimme something major. Roadside prophetic ascend well. Enveloped in a mummy ribbon system, blistering in a wishing well. Big bang.
Oh, my food should be here soon. All right, that's a really good strategy. All right, I'm gonna stop that and play Aaron Brown.
Joe Biden.
Thanks for sending that recommendation.
Take it easy,
I might
bro.
put some back on him when I
Take it
eat.
easy, dude. Don't stop. Come on, bro.
That is actually the perfect message from Joe Biden. Like that's him right there in a nutshell.
Hey, come on, man. Hey, dude, don't get too upset, man.
All right, so I should be passing them Trump.
Unbelievable. Oh my God.
Weird.
Okay, we'll talk to that guest in a second. MD, are you there? MD, are you there? Do you read me?
Arun Brown?
Yes, this is Arun.
Arun Brown. Hey, man.
Oh, I should keep the 1 Yeah, that's
I have
right.
a concern. I moved to the U.S. about like 8 years ago.
Ooh, big
It's taken me
mistake. Big mistake.
Well,
just kidding.
Okay, so I moved,
mean, it doesn't
I
matter
moved
which
from,
king,
one of
they're the
Arab
same thing,
Spring
but still.
countries where, we asked for change.
All
and
right.
it said,
Yeah,
the
this makes
state and
sense.
the military
It's
said,
the
no, y'all are terrorists.
aces,
They just
the offsuit,
ran
and I
people
have two
over
of those,
and
so I should
killed
get
them
rid of
to
the
death.
ones I have two
And so
of.
what's going on? It's taken me a lot.
Now
to
that I read
settle
that
down.
strategy, it makes sense.
You just want to know what in general is going on?
The 10, which is
No, I
the
know
next
what's going
highest
on,
Trump,
but,
that'll help him win,
what is
and then
going
a
on
king,
right now, that's
which is a
not gonna
point
lead to
in Trump.
anything good, from my own experience.
All right.
Right?
Pass
Yeah,
him.
I'm thinking the same thing. I'm
Now my
the same
partner's
thing.
happy, and they give me back a bunch of
Absolutely.
kings.
This is going to lead to some kind of constitutional
Right, they just fed me a
crisis,
bunch of points
and
that I could
y'all
feed back
will
to
have
them.
People beating each other up in the streets. I mean, it's sad to think about it, but that's.
I'm gonna
what
sit here.
Well,
I'm gonna.
look, I think it's the obviously it's the it's the opposite of what Joe Biden said. He's like, come on, guys, like take it easy. But I think a side effect that they might have, they maybe didn't consider as much as they should have, which is now a lot of people who were just kind of like maybe fence sitting. Fence sitters, they're watching, maybe just watch John Oliver.
Actually, also, I wasn't really paying attention to the meld, and I really
we
should
can't
be.
trust our institutions. They're falling apart.
Of course, I'm just trying to refamiliarize myself with the rules and the strategy.
They'll understand
But now that
you
I'm
kind of
thinking
have to
about
get
it, the meld is when you
personally
get to see a
involved
lot
in
of
this stuff, which I think
cues
is a
about what's in
good
everybody's
thing,
hand.
Do you mean the silent majority? I don't know, man. Because look, I've seen this movie before.
Mhm.
They will rise up, and there will be elections. There will be some change,
Mhm.
and but nothing will fundamentally change. And then you have this come up again. I mean, it's not.
Well,
again, I'm not an expert on politics.
Yeah.
But,
Well, no.
yeah,
Look. I'm doing a little bit of wishful thinking here. You're saying things aren't going to fundamentally change. What I'm hoping is that people will just get used to. Hey, we kind of have to get personally involved in politics. Yeah, like for this specific issue, I think they're using it as a cynical football. The people at the top, of course. This is going to affect poor people. It's going to really hurt a lot of people. It's going to make things physically dangerous for people, obviously. But
All right, now
to
that
me,
10 of
it's- I
diamonds can
think
walk
politically at
if
that, you know,
it gets
the
in.
Supreme Court level,
Ah,
the people
but
in
this
the
person
Congress
got
and
to
all
it
this,
first.
there's a lot of
I
cynical
can't beat it. I can throw off.
politicking going on here.
when
So
you-
yeah, you're right. Like at that level, their interests are never really going to change. But if people start like getting out on
Alright.
the street and start getting realizing, you know, like, oh, like, you know, they're not looking out for you, I think there's a good side effect to that where it's just people start to get that muscle working of like of politics, of real politics, you know.
Organizing.
Should I go my
Yeah.
long
so
suit
you
or my
don't have to
short suit?
rely on
My
the
short
government
suit.
so
Very
much.
interesting.
I mean, I'm not even talking about protest, but just local organizing.
Exactly, M. Well, M, on a
Now
lighter
my
note,
long
you got
suit?
anything fun going on this week?
Why
You gonna
this
party, bro?
Jack?
Oh yeah.
Oh, 'cause I knew he knew the ace
no,
wasn't out
Not
yet.
really. So I just graduated from. You know,
That's what I'm trying to do by
been in
getting
grad school
hints from the
for too
computer
long.
and trying
Oh
to figure
my
out why
God.
they do certain things. It
Yeah,
helps
waiting
me
to get a
remember
job.
the strategy.
I'm an older student. I'm not like. I'm
Can't
yeah.
beat it. This is called
Not
throwing. I
as
call this
consistent.
throwing off. Just throwing
So
a
But
lower
you're-
card out
transition
there.
right now. I have no healthcare, no income, nothing.
Hey, you'll
But
get
it's
you'll
okay.
get there, and and you sound like a smart guy. You're a grad student, so you probably learned some interesting stuff, and you know you probably had they probably put your ass through the ringer, right? They put you through the ringer. They're like making you write all these papers and crap.
Oh yeah, I can talk about that. I've been through the gauntlet in academia, and I have a lot to say.
All right, well, MD, I'll let you go, but I'll talk to you later, okay? Oh, he hold on. MD sent me a file. He sent me a wave file. Let's see what it says.
No, not God bless America, God damn America.
Whoa.
That's in the Bible.
That's pretty wow.
Wow.
Pretty serious. That's a pretty serious take, bro. Hey, that's a pretty serious take, dude.
I should have put the king on that. I'm an idiot. It doesn't matter. It's all right.
Can't stop doing that voice, man.
Give him a point.
Yeah, that's my take. I'm thinking of
Point
of course.
so far?
Look, we've looked into this
Yep.
on the channel.
Yep. Got it.
About what's the real effect so far, and we have a bunch of numbers. We have a bunch of data on this of what's actually going on with
Give him a
the.
point.
I live in Texas, and what's going on with Texas? Already, a bunch of people are going to other states to get abortions.
Good shit.
So
we
what's
got
the actual effect of
99.
this?
That was a
What's the actual
big
effect of this?
hand.
And
A big part of it, I think, was
it's
I
funny because
actually
one of the things that
passed effectively.
right-wingers
Actually
are bringing up,
used
you know,
the
Tim Pool
sound
was doing this,
strategy
a
to
lot of
determine which cards to pass to my
right-wing
partner.
personalities were doing this, where they were like, they'll bring up late-term abortions.
I'm
They'll be
really
like,
glad I
"Oh,
did this.
There was a
And
full-grown baby and he had a job.
this
and
is
he
the
had a
app.
family,
There's a
and
different
they
app that I want to
aborted
play
him,
on
you know?
competitively
They like to talk about
for PvP.
They like to talk about late-term
but I want to do
abortions.
this one
The
for
only real
PvE
effect
just to
to
get
this-
back up to
well,
speed.
no,
And I got to
the-
try to take
one
this
of the main
bid.
effects to this,
Look
let's
at all
just
these
say,
spades I
is that
have.
it's gonna make that more likely, because most abortions happen very, very early now, like 90% happen very, very early in the first couple weeks or whatever. Now if you have to, it's not only having to drive to another state, but it's that they're gonna be overwhelmed in those other states. They're gonna close Planned Parenthood where I live, Texas, and that. And so they're going to be overwhelmed in these other states, and then there's going to be waiting lists that's going to get pushed back. That's not good. That's not good for what you claim to care about, which is the late-term abortion
74.
stuff. Somebody says
Who
in the
cares?
chat,
It's just a game. Let's
less
see
than
if we can get
2%.
it.
The only way that a late-term abortion happens is some emergency.
Spades
It's
is
a
going to be
statistical
Trump.
anomaly. It basically doesn't happen.
And
But now it's far more likely to happen because America. A very brave man once made a quote on America. He made a quote on America. It goes something like
No, not God bless America.
Oh, man.
God damn America.
So my partner has
That's in the
aces. So
Bible.
now
Jeez.
we can take our time. The game isn't
the
going to rush
Bible.
us. So
I gotta reread that Bible.
my partner has aces. You
The
see I have
Intercept's doing some
aces.
pretty good.
But now the
reporting on
opponents
this.
also know we both have aces.
Given the makeup of the far-right
He's
Supreme
got
Court, it has
jacks
for some years been clear that
and
Roe v. Wade will
2
fall.
marriages, a
Following
double
Friday's
marriage
6-3
in
decision
clubs.
to destroy all constitutional abortion rights. 22
It's also
states
good. It
will
helps you
enact
start
their,
speaking the
trigger
language.
laws. 22 states.
What a pervert. What a pervert.
All right. This person has a
Unbelievable.
marriage,
I am having
a
trouble
royal
doing the
marriage.
show.
Royal marriage just means a marriage
How does
that's
this
in the
news
Trump
make
suit.
you feel, Alex Jones?
When I look
Another
at this
marriage
news,
and a
I start having
pinochle.
an anxiety attack.
A pinochle
Jeez, I
is
get
Queen
it.
of Spades, Jack of Diamonds.
Fascistic anti-abortionists have won in the courts, but they are already
I
making clear that
have
victory
aces
in the law is
around
nothing to them.
a
If the
run,
laws aren't brutally
ace 10,
enforced
king, queen, jack,
to forge
and
a Christian nationalist nation through and through.
then a queen of hearts.
With the end of
King
Roe
of Hearts,
achieved, the
that's a
fascist
marriage.
right is setting its sights on shutting down and criminalizing.
So eventually, I
all
want to
crucial
start
sites
to
of
keep the
abortion
score in my
solidarity
head again,
and assistance
so that I can
that
count up the
reproductive
score
rights
for
are fighting
this.
to build. I mean, yeah, that's another thing. That's my like hopeful take.
Maybe that's
Who
what I
knows,
should
but
start
that's my
doing
hopeful take, is that
next
people will
hand
be
or
like-
next round or something.
They'll start organizing around
Start
this
to
too.
remember
They'll
the
be like, okay,
meld scoring.
You know, we need to
All right,
help women who need help.
and they have a double marriage and a
Uh,
marriage. All right,
to get abortion, to get an
which
abortion.
is 6 because a double
In
marriage
these,
is 4, a marriage
in
is
these
2.
In these states where they're doing these
Some of these I
trigger
remember. Let's see how
laws,
much
and
we're
that
scoring.
might-
I
again, that
remember.
might just
Aces
work
around
that-
is 10.
Work that muscle of street politics, you know. Who's
Jacks
Sam, is
around
Sam
might
Cedar in the
be
chat again saying D's
4,
nuts?
and then a double marriage is.
That guy, bro, much different.
We'll
much
check.
different than in the chat.
Let
than
me
on
see
his,
if it's
on
over
his show.
here.
When he's not like Slavoj Žižek on the last stream, he was saying that Sam Cedar tells
There
Emma
you
to
go.
shut up.
Shut up, Emma.
Run.
Shut up, Emma. I'm talking.
He doesn't do that. He doesn't do that. But I just
Right, a single run
I
is
imagine
15. A
that.
double run is 150.
Emma, I'm trying to talk. Shut up. Go to her mic.
But
to
yeah,
get a
run
sense
is
of their expansive
15.
draconian agenda,
A
we need only
royal
look at
marriage
the
is
model
4. A
legislation
single
drafted by the
marriage is
National
2.
Right to Life Coalition. I'm like, it's so weird that this stuff still exists. This seems like so
Aces are 10,
90s.
kings are 8, queens are
You know, it seems
6s,
so
jacks are
2000.
4.
The sort of laws that Republicans
Pinocles,
in
queen of
state
spades,
houses
jack
will
of
be no
diamonds
doubt
is worth
swiftly
4,
proposing.
then 30,
Traditionally,
then
abortion
60,
laws
then
relied
90.
on criminal enforcement to make pro-life laws effective. The powerful anti-abortion organization wrote, however, current realities require a much more robust enforcement regime that relies on criminal penalties.
Wow. That's so stupid. How did you get so stupid?
All right, we already
How
got
did you get so
45
dumb
because of
to
the
come up with
meld.
that?
There's only really
Aces of spades, baby. All right. And then it's going to tell me to start using my offsuit spades, my other aces. Sorry, my offsuit
Oh my
aces.
God, it's in the Bible.
I don't know. We're going to go spades.
Again, I'm shocked that
All
that's
right.
in the Bible. The model legislation would seek to use racketeer
think I forced the other one
influence
out
and corrupt
already.
RICO laws against anyone with any involvement in someone accessing an abortion. Holy moly. People could come under criminal suspicion.
Yeah, I'm so
for offering
long in
telehealth
Trump that they're
appointments,
just trying to
mailing
get me to just get everybody else. Yeah, to
that's
force
another
the
thing,
Trump
like,
out
how
of
you gonna do
everybody's
that?
hand, and that's the
Because
right thing to
there's
do.
abortion pills
Because I have 3 of the
that come in
aces, I have the
unmarked
3
boxes. You
tens,
understand?
Hey, we got dogs that can sniff. We got dogs
and
that can
now
sniff.
it's like nobody can cut that
So
stuff because
stupid.
they don't have a Trump to cut
I
it.
mean, not funny. Sorry to laugh. Definitely not funny, but
Good God. Good God.
Damn, got rid of the rest of the aces of clubs too.
No, not God bless America. God damn
All right, we don't
America.
really want to stay in
That's in the
diamonds.
Bible.
it is. That's true. Okay, let's take another.
Oh, my partner got in perfect.
So I guess, yeah.
Oh
you
yeah, I
should,
knew he had
check
aces.
Out the Intercept's doing some pretty good reporting on this, and so check that out. But yeah, I mean, this is just a total disaster as far as enforcement. And then of course, you know, like I was talking about, we already have numbers on what's going on with this. People go to other states. It's going to overwhelm other states. Hopefully some of these other states, surrounding states like Texas, are going to be able to expand, you know, abortion providers, Planned Parenthood, and all that stuff. Let's talk to Ashy. Are you there?
Hey,
Hey, what's up, man?
good to talk to you again, man.
Hey, what's up?
You sound like you're having a good time.
I was just talking about abortion and gun control in the waiting room.
Oh, wow. Jeez.
I'm actually living in one of the states that instantly banned it.
Where you?
Like
Were you Kentucky?
Louisiana. Law from 2006.
Oh, how's Louisiana?
Said if it.
Besides how's Louisiana in general?
Oh, you've talked about exactly where I live, the city I live, multiple times, and the reason you talked about it is because you were talking about poor areas having higher rates of crime. We're like one of the murder capitals of the U.S. Shreveport.
Oh, Shreveport. Oh, wow.
Yeah.
You know what though? I've been to all over Louisiana and I really like it. It's just that there's some bad there's some bad lawmaking or whatever, right? It's a great place. It's just like the people who are in charge, get put in charge or let's just say not doing the best job, right?
Yeah. John Bell Edwards, when the law, he made an update to the law where if it's a medical emergency, you can get abortion, but it does not mention anything about incest, rape, and I think the prosecution, or like how long you'll go to jail, is 10 to 15 years if you do an abortion or get an abortion.
Seems to make sense. Logic checks out there.
Yeah, totally makes sense.
Yeah,
totally makes sense.
Total logic, and also, as we're seeing, this really enhances freedom. We love freedom.
It really does.
Now
does.
We have to have like investigating your mail to make sure you're not getting abortion pills. Hey, wait, what?
Yeah.
Get your neighbor, like these people. It's so funny because these people, like, they're so afraid of like a cartoon that like their brain, their Red Scare version of communism, like, oh, your neighbors are telling on each other. When literally, like, now they want your neighbor to tell on you, like, about what you're doing, like, healthcare wise. It's like,
she was pregnant last week, I swear.
I swear.
She ain't got no baby at that house.
I've been taking pictures, as you can see.
I took pictures through her window. She ain't got no nursery going on.
Oh man, that's great. Well, shout out to Louisiana. A lot of cool people in Louisiana, a lot of stuff going on, and of course, cool guys like Ashy we got. So
I just restarted my computer, and then of course my camera wouldn't work, so I'm gonna restart it again.
You can throw me under a bus. I'm into that kind of
All
thing.
right.
With all the lawyers out here, if I get
Oh
thrown
look,
under
we're
a bus,
72 out of 74. We about to get this.
Every
We about to
square
get
foot is
this.
a
We about
lawyer
to
sign.
get this.
I like that. You could be.
All right,
you
Queen
could
of
do
Diamonds.
That,
Look, I don't have any
that could
diamonds.
be
Time
your,
to cut
like,
it with the
little side
King of
hustle.
Spades.
You know what?
the
I'm gonna
10
do like
spades?
you know how they do the hustle channels? Like, hey, you need a side job. I sell them. I go like
that's the Bitcoin.
Like Gary V. He's like, oh, I go to garage sales and I buy used diapers and then I flip it on eBay or whatever. I'm gonna do a side hustle channel where it's all about like throwing yourself in front of cars to get hit and then collect.
All right, I'm cutting everything now.
Money or whatever.
Look, doesn't even matter. I should hit that with the King.
Ashley,
they want me to go
Ashley, on a
down. I
brighter
guess
note,
that makes sense.
You gonna party this weekend? A lot of people say that they say this guy's already wasted. They say in the chat.
Oh no, I'm turned right now as we speak.
You're
No more
zooted.
Trump.
A lot of people say
No
you're
more
zooted
Trump.
out,
This
but
all's gonna walk.
That's cool.
Yeah.
Well, Ashley, it's good to hear
all
from you. I
gonna
hope you have a
walk.
fun weekend. Is there anything else you want to say before I give you the flusherino?
Oh, before I go,
Yeah.
I saw, last Friday I was on, I said I got into politics this year. I
Yeah.
was wrong. I got into politics in like 2020.
Okay.
And like there were a lot of people being like, you got into politics in 2020. Who gets in politics in 2022? And that it does kind of sound stupid, but yeah, I got into politics like in 2020. Time is made up.
A lot of people were upset about that. They were like, this guy,
They were angry.
They wanted to cancel you. They wanted to cancel your ass.
There was a hashtag on Twitter. It was trending.
You were trending for a couple days. I was like, I don't know if he's gonna make it through this. Psychologically, this is serious stuff. This is almost CK Louis level stuff.
CK Louis.
Exactly.
All right.
Exactly.
Well, Ashy, you have a good weekend, and I'll talk to you later. All right.
You too, man. Thank you.
Bye bye. Good guy right there. Good Louisiana guy. That guy, he actually has a famous quote. Let me see if I can bring it up.
No. Not God bless America. God damn America.
Whoa.
That's in the Bible.
Jeez. Live from Louisiana. That's what he has to say. Unbelievable. Let's talk to a few more people. Sleep is a doo-doo head. Are you there?
Oh, hello.
What up, Sleep? Sleep.
I'm a weak follow-up to that guy. I tell you that.
Oh, no, that guy, don't worry about it. He's just out there in Louisiana, you know, doing his crazy Louisiana crawdaddy stuff. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. Well, Sleep, you're a healthcare person living in Canada, right?
Yeah.
What do you think about what's going on here in our decrepit third world hellhole of a country?
Well, I have space for one post-pregnant lady for up to 1 month per time. So if they want to travel up to Niagara Falls, I'll pick them up on the Canadian side.
Hell yeah.
Drive them to their special appointment, and if they need like safety for a month to like hide the big change, I'll host, because this is nuts. And also, I just read that abortion services, there's a huge wait list now in Canada because of the medical tourism. Like it's a necessity, but like that's what they're doing to us. But that means more jobs if I take a OB course.
All right, y'all. My food is here. I'm super hungry,
totally.
so I'm gonna take a quick food break, and I'm gonna put Arm Brown on and chill out.
For me, more for me. Yeah, it's pretty crazy that it's that's really the effect. That's really going to be one of the main effects. It looks like, based on what I've read, is it's just gonna it's going to be a lot of, maybe some people will go to Canada if they can afford it, but it's just going to be a lot of people on wait lists. It's going to be a lot of people having to drive. And, again, like, people say this all the time, but it's true. Like, poor people are going to be most affected by this, Yeah. It's not that big a deal. It's not that big a deal if you get accidentally pregnant or something and you got a bunch of money to blow. It's like, whatever, It's like you get to take a weekend vacation or whatever. But
oh, no problem, no big deal. But also, I should probably toot up Four Thieves Collective or whatever. It's a group of biohackers, and they have a how-to video of how to make your own Plan B even Plan C. Yeah.
Wow. So, I'm gonna be a little bit careful here and say that I can't endorse because I don't want anybody accidentally bleaching themselves or whatever. But right. But hey, any research that you could do on your own, blah 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 blah, whatever. Disclaimer.
Sorry about that.
No. Don't worry about it. Well, look, Sleep. Anything else you want to say? Anything else interesting going on for you?
It's been chill up here. Gonna go to a bonfire, get my sweater all nice and smoky smelling. And it's gonna be great.
I had that a couple years ago. I went to a fire, and I had this like almost like a track, like an Adidas track jacket, and I just I could not get that smell out. I think I washed it a couple times too, and I could not.
How dare you try and get rid of it? That's the best smell.
It's pretty good. Yeah. But boy oh boy, does it follow you around, that smell. But we'll have fun. You gonna put some little wieners and marshmallows in there or what?
Maybe. Depends if the host has any. Maybe I'll bring some.
All right. Is there some kind of weird Canadian food that you guys put in there?
No, I don't think I have anything that's I don't think anything unusual.
Fries covered in gravy or whatever.
Oh, don't be crazy! You can't like double fire those fries to be proper poutine, man.
Oh God! All right, well, Sleep. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
It's great what you do. It's great that you you're being so cool about this, and I'll talk to you later.
All right, bye.
Bye-bye. Cool person right there. In Canada. Doing Canadian stuff. Oh man, there's someone in my neighborhood. There's someone in my neighborhood who has a wood stove or heating whatever. Holy shit, I hate that smell. It gives me a headache. Some people talking about secession. Yeah, the abortion drugs are like, I'm not going to read that because God knows what YouTube's going to do. Canada's up to 9 months for abortion, one of the few in the world, all or nothing. Yeah, that was the thing. If anybody watched that, I don't know, what would you call it, a debate with Maddie Binster from Majority Report and Tim Pool. You know, these goofball right-wing talking head idiots who prey on the stupid and the misinformed. Tim Pool kept bringing it back to the, you know, this tiny percent of abortions that happen, you know, later. Keep bringing it back to that, right? So he's talking about edge cases. And so he's like, say, do you allow that? Do you allow that? You know, to be just a, you know, to do a dumb try to do a dumb debate trick. And Matt Bender was like, well, in the end, like, what are we gonna do? This is someone else's body dealing with their own health inside of their own body. So yeah, no, I'm not gonna try to tell them what to do. So it's really the only, I mean, there's no other way. There's no other, like, rational, logical way to deal with that. Jordan Peterson is Canadian, never forget. Well, Canada sends their worst down here. Jordy Peterson, you know, that other idiot, what's the guy's name? Steve Crowder, all these morons. Jewel got banned, I know. That's the true tragedy of today. Thank you, Clark. The Clark C-word? That's your name, Clark? You pervert. You pervert, you whack job, you.
What a pervert. What a pervert.
But we still love you. You got your little anime avatar. We're here for it. Until the baby is born, it's not a person. And the mother's health matters more. Yeah, and just logically, I mean, this is what the sort of... Because the Supreme Court decision now is just purely... They're not even really trying to make an argument. They're just like, that's our political crap. But the original, you know, when they were arguing with Roe v. Wade, they came to the only logical conclusion, which is, look, we can't say when life begins. This is just philosophical. That's totally up to whatever you believe, you know. But what we can talk about is the privacy issue, and it's a total invasion. I mean, what's more of an invasion of privacy? I mean, there's nothing to argue here. It's over. Aaron Brown, slowly take your glasses off and call me a pervert. Oh, well, you're definitely a pervert.
What a pervert. The news and the left promotes pedophilia.
Some of the drops are like, there's no middle ground with my drops. It's either they're like ear-destroyingly loud or you cannot hear them. Fetus become a person when the mother says it does. True. Life begins after first gallo. Are you talking about this guy?
You think that's funny? You think that's funny?
Funny like who?
C.K. Louis, the comedian.
Oh, the comedian, okay. Do you play video games? I haven't been playing video games as much. I have that game Sifu, and I think I'm going to download the Elden Ring one, because people have been trying to get me to play it. Yo, real talk, y'all should read A Defense of Abortion by Judith Jarvis. Wild thought experiment relevant today. Okay, I'll check it out. Verso Books has some book that they're giving away too about organizing for abortion and stuff that I'm going to try to read. They took away my Juul pods and abortion the same week. All I have left is Chipotle. Unbelievable. LOL, Kavanaugh said he'd stop laws against traveling to other states for abortion. I totally believe him, I tell you what. Well, yeah, I mean, that's what they're kind of floating now. That's what they had been floating, right? Where it was like, how would you, like, honestly, that Intercept article kind of feels like hyperbole, you know, that they're going to have, like, you know, that it's going to become this, like, even more of a police state now to, like, have to regulate this, to have to, you know, to have to enforce this. But, yeah, how exactly are you going to enforce... Which what they were talking about, they were going to try to limit people from going to other states to get abortion. How are you going to do that? Exactly. Besides this turning into a total, like, post-apocalyptic, you know, Elysium or whatever nightmare, how exactly are you going to do that? Freedom people? Freedom lunatics? Man. Stupid, very stupid country. Filled with idiots. Many say. Not me. Some people even say this.
No. Not God bless America. God damn America. That's in the Bible.
And most, yeah, that's the other thing is most people don't most people don't buy this. Most people are like, yeah, like this is most people's brain, which is you know, rational, which is like, yeah, like of course, like people should be able to get abortions. I'm a little confused. Like it kind of hurts my brain, the idea of like a baby being aborted. So most people are like, try to do it early. You know, that's like where most people get. That's where most people. So this is like minority rule. You know, it's crazy. Coolest Joe, are you there?
Indeed.
Oh, hold on. I'm going to read a chat really quick. RM Brown and anyone else in chat, send me your Steam or wish list on Discord, and I'll see if I have an unusual oh, this guy's trying to do scams. And hey, what's up, Joe? How are you?
What's going on, man? How you been?
What's up, bro? You doing good?
What's up, bro?
What's up,
yeah,
dude?
man.
Nice.
Yeah, dude. I just wanted to call because, like, right now, what's going on? Like, this conversation is just so like hit so close to home because I literally just got out of like a toxic relationship. Right.
Oh.
Day after we get out of it, she's like, boom, pregnant.
Oh.
And I was like, and luckily, you know, I'm in, you know, one of the safe havens, Colorado. So like we were able to deal with it, you know, and take care of it.
Well, congratulations. That's a good. That's a good ending to a toxic relationship, right there.
Right. And like I've only ever like heard of Planned Parenthood as like, you know, when it comes up in, you know, some crazy, some lunatics trying to break in there.
Right.
But never actually like been inside of that stronghold. And man, I almost cried when I was in there. That place, everyone that worked there was amazing. So down to earth. It was like near $600 for the whole operation. And you know, I got called up to the table, you know, to pay for it, and they were like, you know, is that gonna be a problem? I'm like, I ain't got no other choice. And they're like, well, actually you do, you know, it's all funded by donations and whatnot.
Right.
And like, how much you able to pay today? Because we ain't trying to cut into your rent or nothing. And I was like, 200. And they're like, perfect. I almost cried. I was like, no.
Wow.
Like these are the like institutions that we are, you know,
that the lunatic minority in our country is destroying. Unbelievable.
Yeah.
Unbelievable.
Yeah,
I picture you haggling even lower. You're like, I could do 200. They're like, okay. You're like, oh, I meant 150. I meant 150.
I know, right when I sat down after paying, I was like, beat myself up, you know. I'm like, I could have gone lower.
You should have just been like fumbling in your pockets, like, I got $40. I don't know, $40.
Fucking pulling my shoe out and dropping some coins out.
Well, I'm glad you were able to take care of that, and you got out of this toxic relationship. You got out.
Yeah,
very
for
good.
Sure. Yeah, that was my out, I guess.
You know what? You know, being in a toxic relationship, it's weird because sometimes you feel like, oh, you know, like I can't get out, but you know, it's good you got out.
Yeah, definitely.
And you're moving on to better things. Maybe you'll meet somebody who you actually, you know, it works out with now, you know?
I mean that's the plan for all of us, right? You know?
Totally. Well, this was a great call, and I think a great example of the reality of the situation. So I really appreciate it, Joe. But
sure.
So you know, you had a good experience here. Are you gonna celebrate? You got anything going on this weekend? You gonna party?
I mean, you know, I got 2 pups here, so 3's a party, you know. Every day is a party, you know.
All right. Well, Coolest Joe, talk to you later, buddy.
Hey, man, appreciate you.
Bye. Good guy. Good call. There you go. The Supreme Court has been on a hot fascism kick. Pushed us way over into it. Yeah. And, you know, I mean, you call me a conspiracy theorist, all that stuff. You call me this guy right here.
What a pervert. What a pervert.
But these people aren't operating totally alone. You know, again, I do think that this is good for both parties, especially when people are becoming very disillusioned with the Democratic Party, and it's a party that hopefully, you know, for better or for worse, is going to be replaced or fall apart. And have an actual real leftist party. You know, I've been watching, if anybody, people in the chat probably know Michael Parenti, right? And one of the things that always stuck out, one of the great Italian Americans, one of the things that always stuck out, or you know, stuck in my mind, that he said was, he was like, you know, the American ruling class or whatever used to always be scared of the Communist Party in America. And so I've been thinking, like, there needs to be like a very scary Communist Party in America. You know what I mean? The famous Parenti yellow video. Yeah. Why is that video so yellow? Those old ass yellowish green, weird ass tint, you know, Steven Soderbergh traffic looking ass videos. But yeah, we need like we need a Communist Party. We need a party that keeps you know, the fancy pants ruling class awake at night. They're like, please no, please don't seize the means of production or whatever, you know. They're just scared, just to even things out at very least, you know. Eric Castle, Arun. I can never find the Arun drop.
Arun Brown.
Be honest. Is the U.S. doomed? Things seem to just be getting worse. Is the U.S. doomed? Is the U.S. doomed? To be honest, like, I have a lot of optimism about the younger generation. If you look at the numbers in terms of this kind of stuff, they're way off board with the right-wing fascist stuff. In fact, I think you could even make an army. You can make an army. You can make an argument that this is sort of the, you know, the last dying screams of this stuff. You know, but definitely, I'm very hopeful for younger people. They're very smart. I think that they're more politically engaged. They're less. A lot of them are less opportunists. You know, a lot of the people that I grew up around and, you know, went to school with were just like, I gotta get mine. I gotta get my bag. And there's a political consciousness, I think, to younger people. So no, I'm not doomer. I'm not a black pill. I'm not a black pill, grill pill guy at all. No way. You know? Very hopeful. Younger people are incredibly smart and way more compassionate, and especially with most of Zoomers are very skeptical of capitalism too, which I think speaks to their like empathy and their caring about other people. So no doomerism here. We're facing reality, but no, I'm very optimistic. My brain is in recovery mode from SCOTUS today. Oh, weekend warrior. I'm sorry to hear that. You know what I mean? Pac-Man NFT vibes. Yeah, guys, if I ever start selling NFTs, you know, just cancel me, you know? Pac-Man, I don't know if he's still doing that, but for a while, he was on like every crypto scam. He was like, hey, there's a platform where you put all your money and it's 100%. You get 100%, you get 1,000% return. But he would do this funny thing. You know, generally he seems like a nice guy, not to take a dump on old Paxton. But he would play those ads, it seemed like in the middle of the night, or like he would upload them in the middle of the night when I guess he was hoping no one would see them or something. Yeah, we're blue. That's Marcel. That's perfect. We're blue chew pilled. We're blue chew pilled here.
Arun Brown.
You know what I mean?
You failed again, you murdering trash.
NFT of all the drops. Oh, let's talk to MK. This is one of the mods that will literally ban your ass if you give even a sideways look. MK, are you there?
Mm-hmm. I am. Can you hear me okay on my laptop?
You're sounding pretty good. It's kind of you got a little kind of, I would call it like an interesting distortion effect going on. I like it.
Oh God. Okay, well, we'll just have to live with that. I will definitely ban your ass. I've done it many times before. I was actually banned for too many bans for some time, and then I was unbanned. You know how it is. But I had a few things I wanted to ask you about today.
Let's hear it.
First of all, I don't know if you guys saw, I mean, you probably did because we're all terminally online, that Nancy Pelosi read a poem in response to the Roe v. Wade decision.
Oh, problem.
guys feel
This is
about that?
oh, you know what? Wait, MK, breaking
I'll
news.
post it in the chat as well.
MK, breaking news. I'm gonna read this. Literally, this is from the New York Times.
Oh, shit.
The Supreme Court heard that poem and they said we made a mistake and they reversed it. Oh my God! Can you guys believe that? They heard that poem that Nancy Pelosi read and they were like, "Oh man, we didn't think about it that way." And they said we made a mistake. Wow. MK, are you there? Okay, bye-bye. Bye-bye. Let's talk to C-Logs. Are you there? C-Logs?
What up, Mr. Brown?
Hey, what's up, bro? How you doing?
What's up, bro?
What's up? What's up?
I'm doing great, man. How are you doing today?
I'm doing pretty good. You go. Look. Not the best day, right?
Well, God, I've been at work all day. What did I miss out on?
So I'll catch you up with everything. Basically, the Supreme Court, they decided to overturn Roe v. Wade, and then I just got MK, and then MK let us know that Nancy Pelosi read a poem, and then the Supreme Court heard that, and the Republican Party heard that, and they said we made a huge mistake. We didn't think about it. We didn't think about it that way, and they went back. They switched back.
So they unoverturned it?
They unoverturned after they heard the poem. Yeah.
They returned it, I guess.
They returned it. So.
Well, I guess. You know, I'm not a huge fan of the N to the P, but I'm at least glad she read that poem.
Yeah, God bless her for that. Thank God.
Well,
she really put herself on the line with that one, you know.
My Lord, yeah. Oh God. So stocks. We'll see how her stocks do.
Well, C-Logs, you sound like you're ready to you're. It sounds. You correct me if I'm wrong, but it sounds like you're in weekend mode. Are you familiar with weekend mode?
I think I'm always in weekend mode.
Hell yeah. Hell yeah.
Weekdays be damned. I just love fun. I like fun. I like jokes.
Now we're talking. I love it.
I'm also known as Stink on Patreon. You messaged me back the other day and that was really cool. I was busy that weekend so I couldn't hit you up, but
no problem.
Yeah, right on, man. I took my dog to the beach and he loved it.
What kind of dog we working with here?
He's a husky mix. He's half husky, quarter shepherd, German shepherd, quarter
Ooh, good dog.
Oh, yeah. But he's 100% good boy, and I have the papers to prove it.
Oh, I got to check those papers. That's really good. So you're proud of this boy. You're proud of this little boy.
Yeah, but I'm not a proud boy. Neither's he.
Okay, good. Well, he sounds like a certified good boy. And
he actually got attacked on the Strand the other day when I took him, and I almost had to spill some dog blood, but thankfully they let go. You know.
Well, what happened? Like another dog try to get his ass or what?
Yeah, I was walking him on the leash, and there's this German Shepherd, you know, who's there, and it's on a leash with the owner, and the owner asked me for a couple poop bags, and I'm like, yeah, I got him on lock, though. I got him on lock, dude.
Hell yeah.
And so I was handing him them, and his dog was like just barking at my dog, and sometimes you just gotta let the dogs, you know, sniff each other out, and sometimes it's cool. And I thought to myself, that seemed like couple little red flags, maybe. A few of those barks, a red flag apiece. And I asked the owner, I'm like, is he cool to say hi? And he's like, yeah, he's very nice. And
he lied.
And my dumbass, forebrain got the best of me, and and I was like, okay, let's just let him say hello. And that dog said hello with his teeth, and dragged my dog to the ground. I got this fat spike collar that's gnarly on my dog's neck for protection, really.
Right.
So it didn't go for his, well, it might have gone for his neck and retreated, but then went to his ears and dragged him to the ground. He was whining, and it was a long, like, 30 seconds, and I was, like, ready to punch the dog with my backpack around my hand and shit, But anyway, the dog let go. I gave him the poop bags. They stayed around and apologized a whole bunch. They're really nice. And then a bunch of people came up from the beach, and they asked me if we were okay. And I was like, yeah, we took my dog's mind off of it. His name's Mowgli. He's a good boy.
He's a good boy. Well, it's too bad he got into a little scrape. Yeah. Sounds like you know what you do? Give him a special treat, right?
You know what? I did, but I can't talk about that on YouTube. That's on YouTube.
Why not? Are you giving him some kind of illegal treats? Are you giving him some CBD treats or something?
No, no, I was going more X-hamster, I guess, with that one as a joke. As a joke. As a joke.
Okay. All right. Keep it. Sorry. Keep it together. All right. Well. Good. It's good. You're taking care of this good boy, and if you can, please post in the Discord chat. Let's see if you got some pictures of this boy. Let's get a look at that boy. Okay.
He's got his own Instagram. I just started it. I was peer pressured into starting him an Instagram, and he's got, I don't know.
Do you do the Instagram like in his voice? Like today I'm out, taking a dump or whatever. Do you do that?
But I type the what do you call those? The captions as if he were talking. So it's really bad grammar. He's
yes.
I am a good boy.
That's a classic. That's a classic move. You do the bad grammar, like, oh, it's a dog, he can't spell. That's great.
Right.
That's great.
But he's smart enough to speak.
Yes.
On command.
Well, I mean, if you could go full. I think that's the more measured way to do it, to do that little comedic bit. But if you wanted to go full on with it, you could just mash the keyboard.
I did that on his bio. I said,
yes.
No thumbs. Text is rough.
Yes, I love it. All right. Well, I'll let you go.
Wait. I got a sweet Benju Shipengju impression.
Hold on. You go start saying it. I'll be right back. back.
Okay. Right now. La 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 la. Okay, this is from an old TV show. You all might be too old or young to know what it is, but anyway, here we go.
Okay, let's see. Here we go.
Skidamarinka-dinka-dink, skidamarinka-doo, I love you. Skidamarinka-dinka-dink, skidamarinka-doo, I love you. I love you in the morning, in the afternoon, I love you in the evening, and yes, even underneath the moon. Skidamarinka-dinka-dink, skidamarinka-doo, I love you, and you, and you, and you, and you, and you, and you. Boo-boo, ba-doo.
Very good. Very good.
I can tell by the laughter.
Skidamarinky-dink, you morons.
I love you, you morons.
All right. Well, Logs, I'll talk to you later. But please post some pictures of that good boy. Oh, so flushed his ass. I'm just gonna send a quick text there. That's how we do.
You morons.
See if we can get. I don't know if we could get Ben Shapiro on.
I don't think we can get Ben Shapiro even on.
It's me.
I don't know if we really want to do voices for this. This is more of a, more of a serious thing.
Well, I'm happy about it. I'm happy about this because I'm crazy.
Okay. Well, at least you're honest about it. Let's read a few more chats. Ben Shapiro had to be... Yeah, he must have been on Cameo at some point.
He's like, I'll say whatever you want. It's $500 for a minute.
Oh, God. R.M. Brown, what's your favorite Rocky movie? Is it the one where he fights a shark that eats Paulie? What's the one? Which one is the Rocky movie where there's a robot? Is that Stevie? Stevie, which one is the robot one? Is that the Russia one? I haven't watched them in a long time. I watched the first one fairly recently, which is, you know, it's a good movie. What are Grimes' thoughts on today's ruling? Arun, do you ever watch Cavernacle? No, I do not. You could say Shapiro already does long-form cameos. Exactly. If you got paid as much as Ben, would you do his job? I mean, you know, it definitely there. I've definitely seen moments watching all that video of that guy, you know, to make fun of, where he just does seem like very checked out, which that's how I would feel doing that job. It would not be worth it. I actually don't think the money is worth it. You gotta like what you do, you know? I mean, that's the true like freedom, is doing something you like, not having a bunch of expensive crap, which is all he seems to care about, you know.
I have $1,000 watch, but I lie all day.
It's like, that's the deal most people make.
They're just like, I want lots of crap that I don't need, and I'll waste my life to get it.
I heard Tim Pool eats chicken. Ew. Chicken City. I wonder how Chicken City's doing. We might need to check in on Chicken City. Chicken check. Alright, guys. Well, I just wanted to do a short stream today because, you know, I wasn't even going to stream. But, you know, it's a historic day in the history of stupidity. Of American moronhood. And, you know, lots of idiots. We got a large contingent, a minority, but a large contingent of demented morons who like this kind of thing. And dead-eyed psychos like that Amy Coney Barrett or whatever that moron's name is. You know, in positions of power, which they absolutely should not be. People like that, you know, not fit to work at Chicken City. She shouldn't even be hired to work at Chicken City. But, you know, that's what it is. Oh, damn. Check this out in the chat, guys. This is something you might want to check out from Naked HDXYZ. We have more cheap sex than Tinder. And that person, and it's definitely a person, is posting that like 20 times. So
the
that
rules
must
of the
mean it's
game.
good.
Well, there are many rules of the game. There is a scoring rule that says that most of the standard games are 500 points. Now, that 500 points has nothing to do with the points in spades. 500 points, you earn points for your hand, you earn points for your bid. Now, before we go any further, if we take a deck of cards and we shuffle them, and this is a deck of 80 cards, may I add, we're going to deal, now these may not come out as a perfect shuffle, but we'll certainly do our best to. If we deal these one at a time, we'll be forever in 3 Sundays trying to deal every hand out. So what they do in tournaments is that you're allowed to deal 4 or 5 at a time. It just speeds up the process. Unless you're like me and you have a hard time counting 4 cards in the deal. But we need to look at illustrative hands, because without that, we're not really going to understand the basics and principles of the game. Well, we have 5 cards here, but I'm not going to worry about that at the moment. I must have slipped on one, but that's okay. When we open up our hand, 3, 6, 9, 12, 15, 21. So we'll assume that there's an odd card here, which is fine. Okay, what we want to do is identify exactly what's going on here. So we want to take our hand and we want to sort it according to the rank and order of the cards that we have. And you really have to do this for each suit. And this is the way, this is all the spades that I have, okay? You will not get anywhere in Pinochle if you don't sort your hand properly. You got 20 cards. So it'll be absolutely a very miserable time trying to track what you've got. And I prefer to alternate the suits because it just makes life easier. King, queen, and then we take the club suit. And I don't mean to spread this out too much, but 10, 10. Now we had a 9 in here, that's why I overlooked that. You can do that in your own house. Okay. This is the way a sorted pinochle hand should look, okay? This makes it easier for you to evaluate the hand, okay? Now, we're going to get into the melding table, and we're going to get into other aspects of the game, but before you start, before you evaluate your hand, you absolutely have to sort the hand out by suit. And if we look here, we have, a 7-card spade suit and so forth. So once you get that done, we can then go to the next section of the lecture, which has to do with the melding table, okay? So this is our first step, and sort the hand out, then we'll get into the bidding process. One thing that's very integral to the game of Pinochle is it isn't a concept, it's the rule about counters. So if we want to look at a hand, and we'll look at our illustrative hand here, I will remove the cards that are not counters. If we're looking at the spade suit, these aren't counters. That's not a counter. And these aren't counters. And this is not a counter. Now, regardless of whether you declare the hand, or your partner declares the hand, or the opponent declares the hand, these cards, when they're discarded or led, and you're winning the trick, or your partner's winning the trick, and you discard or throw this card onto your partner's trick, and we'll go into the specific play of the hand and play of the suits. That's a counter. How many counters are there? Well, we know that there's 4 aces in every suit, okay? So if there are 4 aces in every suit, that makes 16 aces. 16 points, 16 counters. Then we have 16 kings and 16 tens. 16 times 3 is 48, and whoever takes the last trick in the hand gets a bonus, a premium of 2 points. How critical are counters? They're very critical. In most variations of the game, you absolutely have to have 20 points in declared meld in order to be eligible to get additional points. Counters, you are rewarded for counters that you take, but you absolutely must have 20 points in meld, and we'll cover that later. Counters, 48 counters per hand, bonus of 2 points for taking the last trick. Those 50 counters combined with your meld bid determine whether or not you make your declared bid. That's what we were talking about previously. So keep in mind 50 points, 48 counters, and last trick. So in order to bid beyond the 60 level, you need to have an awful lot of meld to support you, because even if you stopped at 60 and you only had 20 meld, you have to take 40 counters. So there is a relationship, and here's a score sheet, and I'll just show you what I'm talking about. If your side has bid 60, right, and you have 35 meld, you need 25 counters to make that bid. You absolutely have to get 25. If you don't have 25 counters, you will not make your bid. So keep in mind, the stronger the meld you have in your hand, the more room you have for bidding. For example, if we had 150 meld, we had a double run in a suit, that's a powerful hand. Now we have lots of room, because all we have to do is make our 20 meld, that's the basic requirement. We save our 20 meld, 150 points is going to pick up an awful lot of room for error if we fall short on counters. That is, if we don't have more than, if we have the minimum of counters, that's fine. We absolutely have to have 20, and that's the key number. So again, meld, bidding, and counters, very important, and you should remember those combinations. There are 3 basic groups of meld. There are runs and marriages, that's a group. There are pinocles, that's a group, and there are rounds. The groups are compatible with each other with the exception of the fact that you can't double claim a marriage in trump suit. So when we talk about type 3, we're talking strictly arounds, okay? We have 4 aces here, but we don't have 4 different aces, so we really, and I should put this in the order that it should appear, and it makes life a little easier. That's the way you should always sort your suits ascending to descending. It just makes it so much easier to determine count. Okay, very important. If you're going to have all the black suits together, you're going to get mixed up. You might even renege. Type 3 is arounds. Kings around, 8 points. Queens around, 6 points. Jacks around. Now, sometimes a card can do dual duty. It can be part of kings around. You see, we got king, 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 right? That's around. And it can be part of a marriage. It really doesn't matter. But you can't have a king with 2 queens. Shouldn't have that in real life either. But you can't have a king with 2 queens because he can't marry both queens. He can only marry 1 queen. So that's the restriction. But type 3, 4 different kings, 4 different aces, 4 different queens, 4 different jacks. That's all you have to know. You can learn the counts, you know, and start to memorize those. Getting started, we will need to look at a pinochle deck, which is 80 cards. That's a lot of cards. And we're going to show you exactly how these cards will be dealt and so forth. Pinochle, the double-deck pinochle game that we're talking about is partnership pinochle. The other games are good. You might like single deck. There's rules that are available on the Bicycle card game site or on any of the search engines. Firstly, you play as partners. It's the same structure as in any other partnership card game, excuse me. 1 team here, 1 team here. 1 team who plays the hand, declares the trump, will be defended or will be opposing the other team, who will do everything in their power to try to set them or at least get as many points as they can. And then we have the other situation where we have another team over here. If they're declaring the hand, then you will be trying to set them or get as many points as you can. So the basic structure, 4 players at 1 table and 20 cards. Now, if we want to look at the suits in pinochle, and there are 4 of them, I just want you to look at this particular suit here. That's right. Okay, for the sake of looking at a fresh hand, we're going to just kind of do a quick review and then talk about the auction. I want you to really, as a matter of fact, if you have time, get a double pinochle deck, make sure it's 80 cards, and practice dealing out hands. Practice evaluating hands, because if you're going to go play live tournaments, they're not going to let you sit and look at a table. They're not going to let you take 20 minutes to determine your meld. So you really need to know how to do that. And if you go get a chance to play online against bots, then you'll get to see. But let's look at this hand. What we want to do is sort this out. Do we have any more aces? We had a nice diamond suit here. Do we have any more aces of diamonds? No. So we look at 10s. We have 1 10. We have 2 kings. We have 2 queens. And we have 2 jacks. So we had 1 more ace and 10. We'd have a double run. This is a nice diamond suit. Any 7 or 8 card trump suit, well, certainly one that has at least a couple of the tops is very important. Let's look at spades. We're going to, you know, we have the ace 10 of spades. That's it. Now we're going to, again, alternate by the colors. The importance here is to determine the value of your meld and declare it. Okay, and then we have ace, 10, 10, queen, jack, okay? 3, 6, 9, 12, 15, 20. Yay, we even got the count right. Okay, let me bring this down so we get a little bit better view for the camera. Okay, you're sitting in a game of pinochle. You can't take 27 years to determine what you have, okay? You start looking at the hand. Do you have a run in diamonds? Absolutely. Ace, 10, king, queen, jack. See what I mean by arranging the hand, ascending to descending. If you just try to put all the aces together, it'll be an absolute nightmare. You need to do it by suits. Do you have aces all around? Nope. You can see that. I see an ace, an ace, an ace. Do you have kings all around? King? Nope. Because so you're not going to have anything all around because your spade suit restricts that. How about pinocles? Nope. I don't see any queen of spades over here. Marriages? Well, you have a double marriage in diamonds, so now you not only get the 15 run, but don't forget, if you just had a diamond suit like this, you don't get the marriage because it's contained within the run, but you have a bonus marriage, so you have 19. 15 and 4 is 19. And here's a marriage in hearts for 21. So you have 21 meld in your hand. That's the bare basic requirement for declaring meld. So you feel pretty good, because if you say had only 15, you're hoping that your partner is going to produce 6. So what you're going to do here is, if you obviously will have the opportunity to bid this hand, and you're going to be declaring the meld. If you were declaring meld, you'd wait for your partner as well. You have 21, and you obviously have the opportunity. Now the dealing is, the bid traditionally is to the left of the dealer. So this person will make a bid, this person will make a bid, and so forth. Your partner's job is to try to give you, and we're going to tell you about the bidding system a little bit later on. This is declaration of meld. You can clearly see you have 21 in meld, okay? Now, just for the sake of comparison, Pinochle has its own glossary of terms. Some of the terms are indigenous to almost any other card game. We certainly talk about deals. We talk about cutting the hand. We talk about the auction or the bidding. We talk about high cards, low cards, aces, and so forth. But there are some terms that are unique to Pinochle. For example, the term marriage, and we'll cover that later on as well. A marriage is a king and a queen of any particular suit, whether it's trump suit or whether it's an offsuit. In order to have a marriage in a suit, you have to have a king and a queen. A Pinochle. A Pinochle
Queen of Spades,
is
Jack of Diamonds. I feel like it's crazy.
The Jack of Diamonds and the Queen of Spades. I've
known this language my whole life.
Now that's an interesting combination, because the Jack of Diamonds and the Queen of Spades are very important cards in the game of hearts, particularly the Queen of Spades. So is there a relationship between the two? I don't know. We have terms like roundhouse, which is a marriage in all 4 suits, king, queen, king, queen, king, queen. We have terms like climbing, which is having to go up on suits. We have terms like aces all around and kings all around, and we'll go through that as well. So the terminology to Pinochle is unique in some ways and is universal to other card games as well. Scoring systems in Pinochle. There are actually 2 primary ways that scoring is accomplished in the game. It doesn't matter which one, as long as you know what scoring system is going to be employed.
I don't recognize climbing.
Progressive scoring combines the add-on feature and the use of not having the subtraction option, but having the add-on feature. Let's look for an example. Supposing that the opponents have bid 65, okay, and they do have the required 20 meld, and let's just say that we happen to have 22 meld, which is very important, okay. Let us suppose that they only had 30 meld. Okay, this is 30 meld right here. Now, they obviously have to pull the difference between 30 meld and 65. They have to pull 35 counters. Again, here's the relationship between this and this. They have 30 meld. They have bid 65. They need 35 counters. 35 out of a possible 50 points available in the play of the hand. If they fall short, they don't get that 35, right? Then they have lost their bid. And their bid goes over to our score. Now, if they only pulled, say, 30 counters, then we would have pulled the other 20, and we add that on to our meld, so we're picking up 42 there, plus their 65. That's a big haul for us, isn't it?
Wait a sec.
We add that on to our meld, 20, and we add that on to 20, and we add that on to pulled the other 20. Then we would have pulled the other 20, and we add that on to our meld, so we're picking up 42 there, plus their 65. That's a big haul for us, isn't it?
Setting is so good.
Hello and welcome to Lesson 7. In this lesson, you will learn about the melding game style, and you will learn about continued bidding. You will learn each aspect of the card game Pinochle, starting with the general mechanics, then getting into the specific rules for the game, followed by some strategy tips that will help you win. The lesson will conclude with an example round of Pinochle to highlight the melding game style, continued bidding, and the strategies that will help you win. In previous lessons, you have learned a number of concepts. You will see most of them in this lesson with how to play Pinochle. The follow suit rule has an addition in Pinochle. If a player is unable to follow suit, the player has to play a trump-suited card if possible. Also, a player is compelled to win the trick if possible. The melding game style refers to certain card combinations that can be formed to score points. Different combination types are used for different games. In the game Pinochle, players score points in a melding game style before the trick-taking phase begins. Continued bidding is a bidding style where players have an opportunity to bid multiple times. If a player bids higher than you,
I always
you
wondered
will
what the
have
fuck
the
that
option
meant.
to raise your bid higher than the previous bid.
Is that also what climbing means? Here. Oh, here. He's about to explain it.
Basic premise of almost every card game that I know of is that you must follow suit whenever possible. Failure to follow suit in any card game is called reneging or revoking.
Hang on a
Revoke
sec, hang
is
on.
the technical term, reneging is the colloquial term. In addition, revoke is failure to follow suit in any card game that I know of is that you must follow suit whenever possible. Failure to follow suit in any card game is called
Yeah,
reneging.
and this will happen. How it's recognized is I play something and you're supposed to play a suit and then you play that suit later. Like if I lead with Trump and then you don't lead with Trump, you don't play Trump, that means you out of Trump. If I come back later and play a card and you cut it with a Trump, I'll be like, you reneged. Right? Because there was an earlier suit where you needed to play that Trump to follow suit and you didn't. I don't know why. I mean, obviously with the way he explained it is perfectly fine. It's just sometimes, if you're having a hard time visualizing what it might look like, that's why I explained it.
Revoking. Revoke is the technical term, reneging is the colloquial term.
There you go.
In addition to that, Pinochle does lay down a few additional standards.
He's really cool. I like the fact that I found this guy's channel. Sucks that his videos are 360.
Okay, if I'm out of clubs and my partner, let's say my partner is
They're just
winning the ace of clubs.
not a
I
lot
have
of
to trump
resolution.
it.
They're old videotapes
Force.
probably.
It's absolutely required. Failure to do that constitutes a renege or a revoke. Sorry, that's the way it goes. That trumpet. Okay, if I'm out of clubs and my partner, let's say my partner is.
Oh yeah, he's saying
winning
the
ace
same
of
thing.
clubs, I have to trumpet.
You have to you have to
Force.
cut it.
It's absolutely required.
Yeah,
Failure
you
to
gotta
do
play.
that constitutes a renege or a revoke. Sorry, that's the way it
Yep.
goes. Number 2, Pinochle is unique among many card games. I think Barbu has a couple of exceptions. Pinochle is unique among many card games in that you are absolutely forced to play the higher card possible. You have to climb. You can't duck. If somebody leads a 10, you can't throw a queen under it if it's the same suit on the next lead.
Yeah, see,
remember,
once
you
I
are forced to
thought
trump
that's what climbing
when
meant.
possible. And by the way, if you trump and this person is also void in the suit and you play the ace of trump, even though they can't beat that and they have a trump in their hand, they have to under trump. Now this seems kind of sad because in spades you can take discards, in bridge you can take discards, but you absolutely have to play the trump. You have to follow suit, and if you can trump, you have to trump, and if somebody else plays a trump and you're out of the suit, you have to play a trump. You can't discard in another suit. So if you follow those 3 principles, we can look at a typical hand. Let us say that this person over here has declared diamonds. We really don't need to worry about the auction per se. We know that they're in a diamond contract. Having declared diamonds, they have the right of the opening lead. How are they going to approach this hand? I probably could have given them a better hand, but let's say their partner came up with a lot of killer meld and they wound up going into diamonds, okay? What is the plan? You want to maneuver this hand, and I should put this 10 over in here. You want to maneuver this hand so that you can get down to the end of the hand where all the fat, juicy point cards are. If you just try to rip all the trump out, and now you're going to be reduced down to this tripe here, King, Jack, 10, Jack, Queen, Jack, 10, 10, Queen, Jack, we'll get it right. You're going to wind up giving up a lot of points at the end. What is the advice for playing the hand as declarer? Number 1, if you have a short suit that happens to have any aces in it, you want to get them out of the way. This is not a short suit. This ace isn't going to run away. There's no need to get it out of the way. However, if I had the ace of spades, I certainly want to get that out of the way. Number 2.
Whoa, this dude is crazy.
Hey, what's up, everyone?
I don't want to do
Basic
poker
premise of almost every card game that I know of is that you must follow suit whenever.
Oh, these are all just different experts. Interesting. Acting tips from a casting director. Heavy petting.
Woof. Mike Weaver says woof. Mike Woofer.
Yeah, that's
says
not
woof.
the kind of heavy petting.
Mike
we
Woofer says
want.
weave.
That's that bullshit heavy petting. All right, let's go back to our game.
All right, gang, we're gonna do this one real fast. I'm shooting a bootleg version of Gin and Motherfucking Truth on my iPad. I am sending the Tesla in for repairs. So here we go. Battery's fully charged. I created some space. Gang, I got to wax. I got to talk about this. Gang, when I ask you guys to like the things, to subscribe to the things, and in this instance, share the things, please share this. Please tweet this. Please retweet this. Gang, this is a fucking topic that is begging for more oxygen. Gang, I sat there and I watched this country take about, oh no, where's Buddy? No matter how mad I get, this fucker always needs some love. At around 9 o'clock this morning, gang, I found out that this country just took about what seems to be a 100-year step back in time. Now, I'm going to do more shows on this one. You know I am. I found out that Roe v. Wade, Idas Belch, hashtag a professional. I found out Roe v. Wade got shot down. Now, fuck all your legalities.
All right, I still like checking myself to see what strategy they think I should go with. I think I should go like with the
we need to get on the same
Ace of Clubs or the Ace of Spades. I'm gonna say Ace of Clubs though.
Fuck your legalities.
No, they. Oh wait,
Fuck
we're
your
Hearts is
technicalities.
Trump.
Fuck the whole
Interesting.
bullshit. You know, oh, this is about, states, making it shut
I guess so
up.
it doesn't get played before
Okay,
me.
this
All right,
to me,
now it should
buddy,
be
what
one of
are you doing,
those.
dude?
Yeah, Ace of Spades.
Mwah.
Because it's the one with 2, I guess.
This is about
They
as
might say
valid
come back
of an
to
argument,
it.
gang,
Yep.
as when people want to sit here and talk about the Civil War wasn't about slavery.
Now it should be the Ace of
Civil War was
Clubs.
about states' rights. Tone niggers. I mean, again, stop it. Stop with your legalities. Stop with the fucking technicalities. Stop with all the bullshit. Okay? We know what's about
Man,
to
I did not
happen, right?
want to
We know
hit
what
that
just did happen.
card.
So again, if you're going to sit here and put this bullshit in my comment section, I'm going to tell you right now, fucking save it. This country has
I'm
turned
cutting
women
King.
into
Another
breeders.
10. I don't know why that was cut high.
Again, I would like to say I don't know what.
Yeah,
but
I guess that's the
actually
thing
do.
my dad told me. You should cut high.
Again, what is so fucking hard about understanding the word choice?
10 of Hearts. Oh wait, 10 of Spades.
I've been saying this shit quite literally since season 1. Part of our main problem is, gang, we're not having the same fucking conversation. Okay?
10 of Hearts.
Words matter. Your terminology matters. Right? It's like when we talk about our trans family members. When people say things like, you just don't want some man walking into a bathroom and jerking off on the little girl's face. I told you guys, if that was trans, I would be on your side. But you're arguing over something that's not happening. That's not real. That's not the definition of trans. Same thing here. when the people that, like, again, I think about like the Christians, the Turks, the Durbans, and people like that, and they use words like you're pro-abortion, you're pro-death. Those words matter. The word is choice. And again, I want to sit here and lie and play naive, and when I say things like, oh, I don't know how this happened, I know exactly how this happened, right? Choice. The definition of choice is you got a fucking choice. If you find out that you are pregnant,
it's tough.
if you
I
want to
should
carry
play the
that
10 of
pregnancy
clubs,
to
I guess.
term,
Yeah.
that is your
Because you're trying to, at this point, you're just trying to make your
You're not
trump last.
affecting
That
that
way,
person
like,
over
now if
there.
I play this queen, hopefully
That
it'll
person
win.
who does not
Because
even
everybody
know
else is
your
out of trump.
fucking name.
Yeah, see.
Shut the fuck up. If you were this person over here, and if you get pregnant by whatever means, consensual or non-consensual, your religious beliefs, your non-religious, whatever the fuck.
Hey,
If
we bid
sperm meets
62.
egg,
We got 72.
and over here in A, you say, I'm going to carry that to term. That is your
All right, now we want to start to look at the
choice.
meld so we get a good feel of this. I love that they sort the
Now, over
cards for
here, it
you. I love
can't
that I could
be.
take my time.
Okay, I almost
There
can't
is no
believe
10s around.
that I have to sit here and spell this out. But over here in Camp B, okay, if you get pregnant over here, however it is, you became pregnant through consensual,
Right, see, there's aces around,
non-consensual,
kings
whatever your
around,
beliefs may
queens,
be,
jacks.
religious,
And then everything else is just add a
non-religious,
0. That's why these are easy to
right?
remember.
And if over here in Camp B, you say, you come to the decision, I don't want to carry this pregnancy to term.
You rarely ever see triples.
That is your choice. And your choice over here does not affect the people over there. You see what I'm saying, gang? You didn't ask, and you don't need to ask.
I should have just backed out of that
Group over
somehow.
there, just like the group in A,
All right, we got
they don't have
aces,
to
that's
ask,
10s.
nor do they need to ask.
You don't have kings
What the
or
people in Group B have to say, what they
queens
think, their opinion, none of that.
or jacks.
Let's get some alcohol.
And that's it. So all you got to do is assess marriages and runs,
That's the definition
a marriage in clubs,
of fucking choice.
and then the pinocchles, queen of
Everybody
spades, jack
wins.
of diamonds, there's 1. Then you
When
got to
there
add
is
it all.
Choice.
10 for the aces.
To quote noted historian and philosopher Whoopi Goldberg,
12 for the
if you don't
including the
agree
marriage.
with gay marriage, don't marry a gay person. Right? Be it Carl Massive Nassib and his mate, be it Megan Rapinoe and her mate. These
All right.
two couples right here, they aren't looking, nor do they need your permission or validation to exist, get married, vote, take a shit, take out the trash. They shut the fuck up. I just belch, hashtag a professional. They don't need, nor are they looking for anything from you. Gang, right now.
I think I'm gonna go
fucking now.
spades, I guess.
My main man, Carl Massive Nassib, just came
I'm
home,
gonna lead
and you'll
with
never
the
guess
ace of
what,
spades.
gang? He finished
I gotta pass
OTAs
first.
and He stayed after.
Now, why? Oh,
for
because I took the
more
bid, so I don't want to
weight
pass
room
up the
work.
lead
Carl
cards. I
Massive
pass
Nassib
up.
is now pumped his fucking biceps and his shoulders and the fucking triceps and
I don't know
quadriceps.
why I'm
They're
giving
pumped
up.
and they're full of fucking blood. And even though they are full of fucking blood, gang, as he walked through the door
pointer.
at 5 o'clock, his dick is still coming in from fucking 6 o'clock, 7 o'clock, 8 o'clock. The dick's still coming in. His boyfriend is
Damn.
sitting there, and he was just watching fucking medical dramas, and then he sees Carl Massive Nassib walk through the door, and a fucking construction crew just sitting there, reeling in his fucking dick. The boyfriend is scared shitless because he sees the gleam in Carl's eyeballs. He's already sitting there with
Wait,
a
I still
fucking
am not
gray
back on
fucking
screen,
fat-
y'all.
They just cutting coals.
Oh, wait,
in
I
his
am. I
booty
just didn't get
hole
rid of the
to make it bigger, but
caption.
it doesn't fucking help because, gang, out of nowhere, my main man Carl Massive Nassib comes in and he's fucking plunging his boyfriend's booty hole like you wouldn't fucking believe, gang. He's plunging his fucking booty hole like a fucking plumber working for $37 a fucking hour, trying to unplug a clogged fucking toilet, and Carl Massive doesn't give a shit on whether you care if he's having sex with his boyfriend. He's not looking for your fucking validation, numbnuts. Let's turn in this fucking live again. Shit. Again, that was another fucking long way to go to talk about Carl Massive Nassib. Carl is not looking for your permission to be happy. Megan is not looking for your permission to be happy. Over my right shoulder, that's my sister, a trans woman. Berkey nor her husband, is my voice just cracked? They aren't looking for your fucking permission to be happy. Same thing here. Again, whether you're in Camp A, you want to maintain that pregnancy for whatever the reason. Again, you had sex consensually. It wasn't the least bit consensual. You were ultra religious. You aren't religious at fucking all. But over here in Camp A, you think that the best thing for you to do is to carry that pregnancy. And you know what you should do, fuckface? You should carry that pregnancy. And you don't need, nor are you looking for validation from Camp B. Same thing over here. Camp B. I gotta repeat this, gang, because apparently this country's too fucking stupid. Right? Why is it the fucking stupid brain damaged C student who fucking drinks too much and hates people has to be the person to fucking say this, but he's gonna fucking say it. So, over here in fucking Camp B. Again, you got pregnant, and that intercourse was consensual, or it was non-consensual. Your belief on what to do with that pregnancy is 100% religious or 100% not religious. It doesn't fucking matter. You get to make a choice for what's best for you. And again, Camp A or B does not look for nor need validation or permission from Camp A. As far as I'm concerned, this country just committed a crime. The fucked up thing, other than all of it, this is just the first domino to fall. Clarence Thomas has already put marriage equality, gay people adopting, and contraception in the crosshairs. How many of you guys sat comfortably 5.5, 6 years ago, and you didn't vote, thinking there is no way Donald Trump, a philandering, bankrupt, immoral fucking business owner, just cheats on his wife, says the word. There's no way he's going to become president. How many people ignored that, thinking that their next door neighbor would pick up the slack and vote for Hillary? You want to know why we are where we are? So you want to sit here and you want to ignore Clarence Thomas. Please continue to ignore. Watch how many rights are going to get stripped away from all of us. But the other side of that coin is, and I'm talking to myself now, that ugly motherfucker. Hey, Mom, what's going on?
All right, y'all, my computer's back up. I'm going to
glad
switch.
you're not here to see
And
this bullshit. Jesus Christ.
I could hook y'all up with Pocket Change. All right, here we go. I'm going to end the stream, and
The other
when I
thing
end the
that
stream,
people
I'm
like
going to just
me
go live on the other
need
one.
to
So
come
just
to
switch
grips
over.
with
Just stay where you're at.
is
Ending
maybe,
stream in 3,
just
2,